Danny Vegas time. Danny Vegas World Segment 2. We are $250,000 into the show. Now, today's show's jam-packed. I mean, we are jam-packed full of guests. We love that because it makes our $1 million so much easier. Isn't that right, NTS?
It does, but
All right.
I'm a little nervous about this.
I know you
I'm
are.
feeling flushed. Do I look like a deer in
Yes,
the right
yes,
now?
you
And
are
I
nervous.
normally don't get this nervous for guests.
Yeah, I know. I love it.
This one cuts close to the bone for me.
That's right. It does. It does. Okay, well, why don't you take over?
Okay.
Because if you like talking about relationships or being in one,
Oh my gosh.
boy, do we have someone for you. Go.
We do. Okay, we have Muriel Fallouz with datelikethefrenchwoman.com or datelikethefrenchwoman.com in not a bad French accent. How'd
Right.
I do?
You did great, actually. And you even did great saying my name. Usually people butcher it.
Well, you know.
She's really smart.
Your wheelhouse is fixing people like me, probably, and my wheelhouse is pronouncing names on air. So we
We
got
are
to
all in our genius.
exactly in our zone of excellence.
So you are a relationship, I don't know if you're expert, coach. You're a coach. Okay, so now do you mostly take on sad sack women or sad sack men?
Mostly women. I have a
Okay.
few guys, though.
Okay, because I know, boy, if you're dealing with guys, oh my God, I don't even want to deal with that.
I do, but they usually don't want to do the work.
Okay, so I have a fun idea. I think
Okay.
it's a fun idea, and feel free to veto me if
Okay.
no one is into this. I purposely, number one, didn't want to talk to you too much in the green room because I wanted to keep it fresh, fresh for TV. So why don't we pretend like I am a potential client
We don't need to pretend.
that might need a little bit of information about your business or service.
That's great. Let's go for it.
Muriel, hi, I'm Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
I was referred to you from a friend about, you said a relationship expert, dating person. You're going to keep me from getting into trouble again.
Hopefully so, if you're ready for it.
Okay, well, I'm 44 and I'm single. I don't know if I'm ready to mingle. So can you tell me first, when, for people that have had bad experiences with dating, myself, I was married for 18 years in a monogamous relationship with my husband for 23, got back into the dating scene about has it been 3 years, Danny?
Yes, it has.
Feels a lot longer. So jumped right into 2 long-term relationships, both lasted for about a year with not good choices. So how do I know, number one, that I'm ready to start dating again?
First of all, I would say maybe don't start yet to date before you know what's going on. And the same way that for a business, if you were attracting clients that were not a good fit, you would get trained or you would do some kind of action to make sure that this doesn't happen again. What happens with love is very different. People are just wishing that the one is going to come, but they don't do anything for it. So what you have to do first is to see what kind of results have you been creating so far, because the world is our mirror. We create with who we are, both on a brain level, so that means that you're going to have all kinds of projections that you're going to put on the guys, and if you have parameters or some kind of program in your subconscious mind that says men are, I don't want to curse on the show, but
You can.
assholes,
Yes.
excuse my French,
Now that's good.
That's cute.
then that's what you're going to spot in the world, because there is a part of the brain called the reticular activating system, and it works like a filter because there is too much information coming at us at any moment. So our brain has to filter what is entering our consciousness.
So this sounds vaguely familiar, like the law of attraction. Is that pretty much the same?
They
What
work
you
in
think you're
parallel.
going to attract?
Yes. You're going to attract, but you're also going to choose.
So then, Muriel, you're not a dating service.
No.
You are a tune up that vehicle, get ready to get back onto the racetrack of the dating world? Is that
That
what it
yes,
is?
yes.
Okay.
I also have a little romance that I teach. I teach women about romance and sensuality because I feel that it's lacking. I actually have a class coming about that called Awaken Your Sexy Goddess.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Mm.
How do we do that? Is that belly dancing? Is that learning how to
There
flirt?
is, there is coaching, there is belly dancing, there is smell, because the smell can reach, we have all kinds of, I forgot the name, but let's say sensors that can associate the smell to a feeling. So if you associate a good smell with the feeling of being sexy, every time you're going to smell that smell, you're going to feel sexy.
Is it just me, Danny, or is Muriel emoting a really powerful, sensuous, sexy vibe? I wanted to go to this class just to hang out with Muriel a little bit more, and I'm not looking for a female. I'm just disclosed right now.
I just think, you know,
you've
the
got
whole
that
the
love
French
vibe.
the French vibe. You know, the French have this great reputation for being just very much into the romance
Passions,
and
romance.
passion and you know, all that. So
Well, I guess that answered one of my first questions, because when you first told me your business name, Date Like a French Woman, I'm like, well, how do I know I want to date like a French woman? I don't want to smoke. You know.
That's true. A lot of people smoke in France.
Right? No, just kidding. But definitely, it's a compliment I'm trying to give you in an awkward, sort of hopefully funny way. That
Right.
you
Thank
do
you.
absolutely have a very romantic, accessible energy about you, and that's good. I think that's one of the things that we probably want to do when we're out considering dating or jumping into that next relationship.
Ooh, man.
that we attract the right one to start, because
Exactly.
fixer-uppers are not
No.
a good plan. Yeah. Now, do you find that to be true, that a lot of women, I hear from a lot of women that we tend to fall in love with men that we see their potential, and men tend to fall in love with what they see is what they get, what they think they get, not realizing that the girl is like sucking it in and eating polite and being daintier than she really is in real life. Is that true?
So the women that attract this kind of relationships, which there are many, are a certain category of women, and they are usually the overgiver, I call them, because they want to help, and they have the savior archetype, where I'm gonna help him and I'm gonna fix him and I'm gonna everything that men don't want to be receiving. On the men's side, they are like you said, they want what they see, and then when they enter a relationship and the woman is starting to criticize and trying to
Nag.
shift and adjust,
Nag.
that destroys
And
the
nag.
relationship. So
Yeah, I hate being that girl.
but you don't want to attract these guys anymore.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm here, because we can work on changing the subconscious patterns so that you think differently, you feel differently, and you radiate a different energy, because energy is like an elevator. You stop at the level at which you radiate. That frequency.
There's the $1 million line of the day. Energy is like an elevator. You stop at the floor of the level that you radiate.
And that's true in business too.
All right.
That's true in everything.
So if someone is consistently choosing relationships that are ultimately doomed, does that mean you just need to take time out and stop?
I would a little bit, at least a month or two, to see, like I said, assessing where you are. Because it could be that you're not really fully available. You think that you are, but you're not, because there is a subconscious belief that love is painful. So you don't want to be completely in it because you don't want to suffer. There could be another belief that...
That's resonating.
Yeah. So it all depends what we learn from 0 to 7. That's where we integrate our patterns and our beliefs. And also our patterns are going to determine which man. It's like Velcro. If you're an overgiver and you meet a balanced man who doesn't want to be taken care of like you're his mommy,
Yeah.
he's not going to stick. He's not going to like it.
Right, right.
So you also need to change that.
And you're not going to feel secure, so you're not going to be yourself, and it's not going to
and
be...
you may not even see
Yeah.
him because of the reticular activating system.
Very
Well,
cool. Well, I
this
think
is
we
all
need to, I
very
think we
good.
need to like develop a pathway for folks to find Muriel, because I'm very
Right.
much enjoying.
I
and
think she
sort of
needs her
not
own
enjoying
show
this
right here on
counseling session.
WCOBM.
I think she does.
But we only have 40 seconds left. How do we find you? How do all these this army of women here, just like I see on Facebook every day, driving me crazy? How do they find you?
So they can go to datelikeafrenchwoman.com,
Right?
and they can also join my Face group, because I do life coaching on a regular basis there, interacting with them.
I saw that.
Date Like a French Woman Facebook group, and there we can interact. They can ask questions. They can suggest a topic for my next live.
Perfect.
here to serve.
And we'll put a link to both of those pathways to reach Muriel, datelikeafrenchwoman.com and Date Like a Frenchwoman Facebook group. We're so glad you came on, Muriel.
Man,
I'm glad I
you're
came.
belle of
too.
the ball.
It was really fun.
All right, we'll be back for segment 3 right after this.